Hey guys, we are doing a case study with my client, Ann Lee. She did a VIP day with me recently and she's gotten amazing results. And I'd love for you to hear what Ann Lee does in her own words. So Ann Lee, take it from here.
Hi, my name is Ann Lee Waite, and I'm a body empowerment, self-empowerment coach. Let's see, I found out about Desiree from a YouTube video. I was actually going in search of an interview that was done with my chiropractor, and the person that interviewed my chiropractor also did an interview with Desiree, and I just clicked on just out of curiosity because he was interviewing people that were movers and shakers, other coaches. So I thought if he was interviewing her, that must be a really big statement about her capabilities. And then I loved her interview. And then, yeah, I set up that exploratory session with you, the conversation with you. Yeah.
Awesome. So why don't you tell us where you were before you and I started working together? Like, where were you at in your business?
Okay. Well, where I was at is at a point of transitioning. I had been doing wellness training for 3 years, my own business, and I was transitioning into what I considered to be more of my life's work, what I was brought on this earth to do, what my whole entire life taught me in order for what to offer to other people. Right. And having watched myself make so many mistakes over 3 years, the first and primary was starting off on the wrong foot completely by I was offering people packages of 10 classes and they could pay $6 per class. So a packet for, a 45-minute class at $60 for the package for 10 classes. Because I thought that they would come to more because of that. I could help them more with their feet and their bodies that way. And the average out there was charging $12, $15. If they did packages, maybe $10 per class was the lowest that they would ever go. So I started off really, really low.
Yeah.
So I went from almost to starvation in 6 months, ran out of my own money, started borrowing money, and then started realizing if I'm going to survive, I have to up my game, Yeah. But when I thought about creating this new business and going in this new direction, I just didn't feel like I wanted to give 3 years of my life making a whole bunch of mistakes, undercharging.
Yeah,
being resentful afterwards,
yeah.
Not being able to have any time to create anything new and innovative or go training or whatever I need to do in order to expand my own learning so that I can offer more to my clients, right? Yeah. So I said, I need a coach, and I liked your video. We spoke the same language, yeah.
That's awesome. And I love what you said. Number one, thank you for trusting me with your life's work, right? Like to help you create that, because that's pretty huge. And what you said is really important. There's so many people who struggle trying to do it alone. I know I did for a long time. Mm-hmm. And we not only do we not make the money that we're here to make, not do we not make the impact that we're here to make, but so much of our time is
right.
wasted.
Right.
That we can't ever get back.
Right.
So, it's really important to me when I'm working with clients that I understand what your vision is and help you create that really quickly. So you get to enjoy it, right? Mm-hmm. Because there's so much time where you were not enjoying it.
Right.
So I'm so excited for you. So talk to us about where you are now. You were, in a place where you were not charging, you were not really doing what you wanted to do. And now where are you? Talk to us about what your fees are and the awesome work that you're doing with your clients today.
So I have been in it for a month. And I have a client already, and I am so super, super excited to get started and to do this work. And when you are, when you find yourself so excited that you're already jumping ahead into the future and having conversations with them, you've already started that process with them, right? And it's just completely amazing. And what I was thinking when we spoke, and you asked me, how much do you think this is worth to people? And I said, maybe $100 an hour. And then you responded with this complete silence. And I
was like, no.
I was like, am I undercutting myself? You're like, yeah. So after working with you, you got me to, you helped me to set my price, and it's $5,000. Yeah, for 3 months. It's a 3 months mentoring program, and it is amazing. And it is about lighting you up. And I'm just so excited. I'm so excited that finally, because I've been looking for this all my life, right? I had always had this vision that there was something out there that I had to contribute, that I would be so inspired in the work that it wouldn't feel like work. There would be so much joy in the whole process that it wouldn't even feel like work. And to have that, and to know what that is, and to choose a coach, to get a coach to help to put me over there, because I knew that I needed someone to envision me in a bigger way than I was presently able to envision myself. Definitely. And you gave me such a bigger vision of it that it was like, you blew my mind open, really. I was like, what? $5,000? Okay. Yeah, incredible.
Yeah. That's awesome, because you have so much experience, right? And so many people, because they're starting, maybe they're transitioning or maybe up leveling or whatever the case may be, think that they have to start at the beginning in terms of pricing. And it's really a disservice to you, obviously, and it's also a disservice to your clients, because your fees also help to hold your clients accountable, right? It also helps them actually step into a bigger vision for themselves and also be able to achieve the results. So it's a service all the way around, right? So I'm so, number one, proud of you, because not everybody, will actually go out there and get the result, but you did really quickly, right? Within a couple of weeks. We've been working together for about a month, but you actually got results, I think, within 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Right. So what does that feel like? Now that you have an awesome package that represents or reflects your life's work, and you get to work with amazing clients, how does that feel?
It makes me realize how important my work is, how important my contribution is. I think that we live in I don't know, there's this thought, it seems to be, that the humbler you are, the quieter you are, the more heroic that you are. And that if you are someone who steps into your power, that you'll somehow become obnoxious. But that isn't it in any way at all. All it is that I know that what I have to offer is of great service to women. And this is what my life's work has been about. This is what my whole life has been about, in order to help these women. That feels important for me. That my development was waiting to occur so that I could help these women. They were waiting for me to step up.
Yeah. That's massive. All right. Cool. So what do you think is possible, or what do you feel is possible for you now?
Everything. Everything, absolutely everything. I've started recording for writing a book. I had a vision for a book. People have been asking me to write a book since I was in my 20s. Okay. And I couldn't figure out what this book was about. What was it that I had to offer the world that was any different than anybody else has to offer? And even though the work that I do is in the same category of other people that do the same work, they're not offering what I offer.
Exactly.
And that's the message that I would like to extend to people out there, that nobody's offering what you are offering. So don't think that there's too many already doing what you're doing. What you are offering is unique.
Yes.
Right? What you are doing is unique, and what you have to offer is unique. So own that. Yeah.
Cool. So was there anything that would have stopped you, or almost stopped you, from signing up with me?
Oh, I had a pause when I found out how much it was going to be. I had a pause. I mean, I knew it was going to be something, right? But the fabulous thing about it, right, is that I said to you, well, I guess I'll have to get back to you in a couple of months or something like that. And I don't know exactly, I can't remember exactly what it is that you said to me, that I came to this realization that the coaching has already just started. This is the moment that the coaching started.
Yeah.
Right? That my commitment in paying this fee is when the coaching started. And I found myself already experiencing this shift because I said to myself, well, if I'm a person that can afford to hire a coach for X amount of dollars, then that means I'm somebody who earns a lot of money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it changes the whole way you see yourself, right?
Yes. And I actually had to borrow. I borrowed the money from my mother, right? But my spirit was that I knew that I was paying this money back. I knew that I was investing into my business. Like it was like that this was so important enough for me to invest in my business, that this also means that this is how much more I'm going to be putting into my business to make sure that it's a success. I believe in myself that much that I'm investing that money in myself.
What you just said is key, believing that much in yourself, because nobody can do that for you, right?
Right.
I mean, obviously,
Yes.
I stand with you and I support you the entire way, and I obviously believe in you.
Right.
You also have to have that belief. So you found that within yourself, made the commitment, and then it's a done deal.
Yeah.
So that's brilliant. What would you, like, if you could sum up the experience of our working together in a phrase, in a word, what would that be?
Oh, God. Fun. Well, I didn't expect it to be fun. Let me see. Oh God, I think there's too many phrases or words. I mean,
Okay, give us your top 3.
Well, it was fun. First of all, you were also really honest with me.
Yeah.
You were also you were honest, and at the same time you were my cheerleader, you know, that I knew that you wanted my success as much as I wanted my success.
Yeah.
Maybe I wanted it more, I don't know, but I knew that you felt that my success was important as well. You know, you affirmed the work that I was doing. You were affirming the need for that work. That was a lot. Yeah, that was a lot.
Awesome. All right, cool. So if there's anyone sitting on the fence about either getting a coach, getting support, raising their fees, any of those kind of things that you were kind of dealing with for your own transition, what would you say to them?
Do it. Do it. Because the minute that you commit to it, you will see and perceive yourself in a different way. You just will. When I made that investment to hire you, I immediately perceived myself in a different way, because I'd never paid somebody that much money for anything. You know, I just hadn't. I don't know, get my floors done, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember doing that. I don't remember ever making that kind of sizable investment. And immediately I shifted.
Yeah.
You know, immediately the coaching started for me, even though our conversation didn't start for a few days until a few days later. Yeah. But immediately there was something shifting inside of me. So yes, I say do it. Expand yourself. Blow yourself open as to what your potentials are. You know? Yeah.
Awesome. So are there any final words that you want to leave with us?
Oh, finding your life's work is probably the most important thing that you could do, other than your inner journey with yourself.
Yeah.
You know, to feel that connection, to feel that you are in complete alignment with everything that you were brought on this earth to do. That's worth the journey. It is so worth the journey.
Yeah. I love it. Awesome. So how can people get in touch with you?
Oh, let's see. I am in Asheville, North Carolina. My website is www.wellnessorbust.com. We are working on that site because I'm going to be transitioning and just doing a site in my name, AnnLeeWaite.com.
Awesome.
Okay.
Annie, it was awesome to have you here. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you. It was wonderful working with you.
You too.